Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to another episode of our Kentum playthrough. We are now at episode, what is this, 19? We're nearing the end of the series, so the episodes are going to be a bit shorter from now on. Mostly because I have to cut out a lot of the gameplay, seeing as it's just me going off, farming, grabbing stuff, coming back. You know, it's pretty repetitive and boring. Nothing new to unlock. But if I do unlock new things, I'll definitely make sure to put them in the video. For example, today, I'm going to unlock the fast travel spot. Now, I already talked about it in the last episode, but I hadn't shown you where it was. So I want to make sure you guys see where it is. So it's actually really close by. Just keep going back to the right, and you're going to find it. The best way to reach it is from the top. I found that. You cannot reach it from the bottom. I don't know why. It's a weird outcropping kind of scenario. See, I can't get up there. So that's where it is. You can see it on my screen. It's right there on the top right corner. So you can't get into it from below. You have to get into it from the top. You approach it. You see me, but you approach it from the top and then you go into the area. And that's how you get your fast travel point, which makes coming to this area extremely quick. Frankly, if I had been paying attention and I had realized that I could be planting these bulbs, the rice, all this time, I would have been doing so instead of having to travel back and forth between this area to grab it. But it's a live and learn situation. It's live and learn. Terraria was the same way for me. The first couple of playthroughs, a lot of searching on the wiki where to go, or what to do, what crafting into who, you know, what could I combine, etc., etc. So there's an element of learning, as with all type of survival, crafting, exploration games kind of thing. It's the same for our game Earthwood. There it is, right? So you come down, go to the left, and there's the fast travel spot. But you have to come in through there. There's no other way to get in here, so it is what it is. Super convenient. Super convenient. So you can keep exploring this area like I did, and to your right, you can see that I haven't explored the bottom. I don't know why I keep doing that. These things hurt, but because I have 80 health now, it's less of a problem than I used to before. Those things, man, you know, I keep falling for that. You can hook to them, and so if you're not paying attention, and when you're trying to pick up the bulbs, you will hook into them, and then they'll release a fart cloud, and you're gonna get hurt. It's just the nature of the beast, I guess. A lot of things in this game, particularly the enemies, they hurt you accidentally. And let me explain myself. I've hurt myself, I think, more from running into things, right? The spiky turtles in the hive, those kinds of stuff. Like, I've run into the damage I run into it more than I actually take the damage from the creatures themselves. I think that's one of the things that I've noticed. Or I'm just really dumb and I don't go away. So I want to go heal. Because I was like, you know what, screw this. I don't want to die. I have a bunch of stuff on me, and I don't want to get rid of the rice bulbs. They're just too important. Again, maybe it would have been a different story if I would have realized I could have planted them, but I didn't. It is what it is. So here, I just really wanted to quickly show you guys, you know, how you can get up here. You saw, look, I used my light, and I took that off. The only problem is I can't jump high enough to get there. But if you go down a little bit to the right, you will find another hidden slot.
Take a look at that.
Yes, I know. I don't know why the heck I pressed that button. It was like, well, okay, well, maybe I know what to do. You just scan it, and I'll unlock a cosmetic. Yeah, like I said before, a lot of cosmetics in this game. We've gone away from the trash jungle now. We're kind of done with that. The reason I showed you that in the beginning of the video was just to show you where there's some more unlocks, and then show you exactly where the travel spot was. Now, in today's episode, we're going to be doing a little bit more. We're finishing off some crafting stuff because we need to get to the next piece. So here, I finished the biogem farm plot. Remember, I told you guys this is what I thought I needed to farm the 2 components of cognitive fluid type C. In retrospect, hindsight, you know, it makes no sense that I would need to collect 20 of that, right? But because I then realized, oh, right, I need to do that. But anyway, you guys are benefiting from my mistakes. I did get a really nice bit of automation going, and I'm going to show you guys not the whole process, just the finished product. So not too complicated, but using the picker claw that set things on the ground, you can use the conveyor belt to move things to where you need to go. So here we go. This is kind of what I came up with. I'm sure that if I took the time to think things out, I would make it better, but this is the setup that you have to do. I think I talked about this like in episode 3 or something. It's plant hook, plant claw, plant claw. That's the best way to do it, because a plant picks to either side of it and then drops the item on the ground. So obviously you can't have, there's no point in having plant claw, because it's not going to pick it up it picks up on either side. So I put these conveyor belts here because, again, they drop stuff on the ground. And so I use the conveyor belt to move everything, to just dump it over the side. And then I had a claw picking up things from the ground and placing it into where I need it to be placed. However, I can use more things to, like if I used a funnel, I can make one item go one way and another item go another way to make it easier on myself. But I didn't want to spend the time figuring that out or the materials, so this is what I came up with. So the rice bulbs go to the right and fall down. The claw picks it up and puts it into the machine. The spores go to the left to be picked up by the claw and placed into the box. Rudimentary, but works. Especially because of I'm making the powdered rice to put into the machine for the cognitive fluid type C. I would show you around, but in reality, all I've been doing is trying to make a farm for the cognitive fluid type C. That's really been my main driver. But now, see, I can unlock the next one, which I'm really excited about, which unlocks the next layer of thread, which is the copper thread and the gold thread. So I'll have that going for me, and then I'll be able to unlock the next step, which is attack damage up, which I really wanted to unlock. It was going to be really beneficial for me to be able to do that. So once again, you're seeing the results, right? This is copper and gold. You're seeing the results of farming and exploration, because I'm not going to be showing you all of that. So yeah, through all this time, all these cuts, all these jumps, I'm going out and farming and grabbing things that I need in order to advance to the next step. If you're watching the videos, you're going to be familiar, and by playing the game, you'll be familiar where everything is. It makes it a lot easier. So there's another couple of things we're going to explore and do prior to us visiting another new area. So here, you can see before I couldn't go up here, and that was because I don't think I've explored it properly, but if you use your light, you're able to jump all the way and turn off your light, and then you get to the top. It's pretty easy to do that. And this is what you unlock. You unlock a Space Explorer suit, and I thought this was worth looking at. It's pretty cool. When I haven't crafted it, but it's a pretty cool exploration suit. Now you saw that there across from it, there's another thing we can reach. So I'm going to show you how to get to that. And it has to do with using your light. So you can see there that I have my light on, and that light on is causing the ground to appear thanks to that, right? So it's pretty cool. Again, discoveries are so much fun part of this game, but you just gotta dash a little bit and then you reach the next part. So here's where things get a little interesting. There's an area that's right below the jungle that I explained to you guys that you can visit without needing your light. And that's what we're gonna go to next. And here's another way to get to the top here, in case you didn't know how to get up here. I already scanned this, but I was just trying to show you the way. You can just, with your light, it becomes super easy to do that. You don't have to carry anything. Those things are so dangerous. They hurt each other, though. Did you see that? They hurt each other. And that's actually something important to know. They hurt everything, actually. They hurt these crab creatures and everything else. So, yeah. Trash should be explored before the hive, right? That's the conclusion we came to. So now, very quickly, we're going to go back to our home, and I'm going to show you guys where you get the cotton plant. I mean, I've been talking about it all this time, so if you haven't realized it by now, I guess I must be doing a terrible job of communicating, which it can happen. The seeds are found in the normal seeds. You don't need to get the advanced ones, and they're right at the bottom. Wild rice seeds, 4 bulbs for 1 seed. But because the claws can only collect 2 seeds at a time, this is where having the advanced farming really, really, really helps, because from 1 plant I can collect 3 items, right? Like three different plants, which is super important. If I'm just collecting 1 by 1, I am never gonna get done. Right? Never gonna get done. So make sure to unlock the part of the monolith that gives you more seeds. So I just wanted to show you here. Look what happens. So this is when I completed the second milestone, which is the 500 seeds.
It's just picking up things and breaking them.
Yeah, you know,
even a trained animal could do it.
A trained animal would do it without complaining so much.
A trained animal gets treats at least.
True. So here's what I wanted to show you.
Second milestone is now complete. 1 more to go, Kent.
Good. I'm tired of
2,500. That's our final step. Alright, that's our final step. 2,500 of each particular element is the final step. I have a feeling that's it, right? That's the purpose of the game, is to restart humanity, so I need to gather 2,500 of each one. Once I finish that, that's officially the end of the game, but I think it can automate it. So we're going to do the Hive boss fight. Here's how you do it. I think if you have your blocking ability, you're better off blocking those attacks and trying to dodge them, like I did, and fail miserably. I just keep forgetting to do that. Those pools, if you step on them, they hurt you. So keep that in mind. Or they slow you down. I forgot what it was. But so the way you do this fight is, you're patient enough so that you're able to wander around. Use those pools with the little updraft to get up and smack them once he's available. You don't have to smack them in the shell. The shells are for protection for the boss. But if you get above the shell, you're able to hurt the body of the boss. Right? Pretty simple and straightforward. Like the other boss fight's pretty straightforward too. It's just a matter of what happens when you get him into a second phase and the damage you start doing. You can see something else about what he throws down. He cannot throw it up. Right? So this spit does not go upwards. It only goes downwards. So he has a certain cycle to it. If you can get him between cycles, then you're much more likely to be able to hit him as he's doing that. Now here's another trick. Destroy those. See, he got me right as I was coming down. Here's another trick. Try to destroy the shells of these things as quickly as possible, but don't kill them. Okay? I know. Super weird. Don't kill them. The reason you don't want to kill them is they don't do damage to you if they don't have their shell on. Right? So if I hit them like that, they're dead, right? But if I don't, I am able to remove their shell. They can't harm me anymore, and they're just walking around like fools. They didn't do anything. And the boss, I haven't confirmed this yet, but I think it's only going to spin a certain amount, so you just leave it like that. Don't kill it. That's what you're supposed to do. That way it becomes a lot easier to manage attacking the creature. And yeah, you have to get up high enough. And I would have beaten the boss if I would have been paying more attention to its cycles. But this is really the first time I fought it for reals. So because it's been the first time, I wasn't expecting it to, when I reached its second phase, to start doing what it did. And again, I thought that
Health dropping.
you see those things? They do hurt you if you run over them. Right? So that's a bit of a problem there, especially because I don't want to get hit. I am so low on health, and if I get hit with something, I just die. But those things, yeah, do what I'm doing. It's a good idea. And then just continue to smack the boss whenever you can. You can't walk on the ground once he puts everything there. So you have to be careful with where you're stepping. Yeah, and just catch one of those in the head and you're fine. I'm going to beat the boss next episode. It should be easy enough. I think it was just me not realizing what their second phase was going to do. Like the other boss I beat, the giant Medusa, where it just starts hurling lightning at you from the skies and you're not quite prepared for that. So yeah, that was the Hive boss fight. Didn't beat it, but that's okay. Kind of went through what it does with you. You guys should be able to beat it now without much problem, in my opinion. We finally unlocked the next step of the crafting tree. So now I can build silica, right? Which is the next big step. And this is something I really needed to get going. I need to go collect silica from the Hive. But there's an easy way to get it, and I'll show you in the next episode. But it basically means warping to the Hive core and then just going up a little bit, and then you'll find 2 veins that are easy to gather. And these episodes are getting shorter because, again, I have to cut more because I'm doing more gathering and crafting than anything else. But yeah, I hope you're having a blast, and see you guys on the next one.